Thank you.
2 glasses of water.
Yeah, unless you don't want some. How are you feeling, son? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Can you state your name, your full name?
Malik Majid Al-Ghazani Tilquist.
Malik Majid Al-Ghazani Tilquist. That's a long name.
Yeah.
Tell me. Okay, my name is Abdul Majid Al-Ghassani. That's my name. One second.
I haven't seen you use that knife in a long time.
Yeah, but that's more for shows and emergency. It's just there for decoration, you know?
Yeah. So if a robber comes in and wants to kill me or you or anyone,
Well, I would just assume that's just to protect. I mean, it's a good knife. It's very sharp.
coconut knife.
Coconut.
Knife.
Why would you say it's a coconut knife?
Because it's very sharp.
Come closer. All right, everyone. Welcome to Talk of Life podcast. As always, your host with the most, Dooley. Today, I am sitting down with the one and only Malik Majid Al-Ghassani Tilquist. This is my son. And today, we're going to talk a little bit about our relationship, our life, and how we feel about each other. This moment, I am 30 years old, and you are? 8 years old. So, yeah, man. How does it feel to be a son to me?
Good.
Good. How good? Do you want to sit here, maybe? Come sit here.
Okay.
Sit on the tallest table.
It feels good.
It feels good.
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you like about your father?
You're nice, you're funny, you're helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, do you know any history about your father, about me? Do you know anything about me, like where I'm from, how old I am, how
You're
many?
30 years old.
Yeah, I just say that's given. That's given. Like, do I have siblings? How many siblings do you know?
Have 8 siblings.
8 siblings. Do you know them?
7 siblings, actually.
Do you know them?
Yeah, some of them.
Okay, who are they?
Uncle Msaba,
Mm-hmm.
my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Slayman.
Mm-hmm. Slayman.
2 Slayman.
No, only 1.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
What about Auntie Mamu?
Auntie Mamu.
You know, is there like any question where you want to ask me, like how my life was or anything? You can ask me today. Feel free. You can ask anything you want.
What was the scariest moment of your life?
My scariest moment of my life. I've had some scary moments, but right now I can think one of like being the most, because every day to me it feels like, it's scary about tomorrow. I don't know what's happening tomorrow, you know what I mean? But if I just can pinpoint, maybe it was 2014 when I had accident and I broke my mouth, like my teeth, my gum here.
Yeah.
And for once I thought my face shape has changed.
Yeah.
And for maybe few days I was really, really, really scared.
Yeah.
What's your most scary? What about the time you broke your arm?
Yeah.
Were you scared?
Yeah. My arm became a snake.
You How?
It was like the bones were like split in half. So my arm was bending this way.
Jeez.
Not supposed to be
Yeah.
doing that.
Wait, so what were you doing? Because I was traveling and I went to Greece that time. As soon as I arrive at the hotel, I get phone calls from your school. I'm like, what? It's not my week. You're supposed to be with your mother. Why are they calling me? So I picked up the phone and then I heard that. Then I didn't know what to do. Should I go back? Should I take the next flight? Like I was worried. It wasn't the most scary, but I was a bit worried. And then I talked to you about it.
Yeah.
You were a little bit crying and saying, yeah, I broke my arm. It hurts and this and this and this. But walk me through like what happened. What were you doing? And then what do you remember?
My friends went to a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
We were jumping on that. We thought it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the wrong shoes on me. So I slipped face first. And I took towards with my arm. So I didn't know what happened. I didn't feel what happened. And then I started feeling a little bit of pain in my arm. I look at my arm. And my arm was shaped like an S.
It was shaped like S.
Yeah.
Wow. Where were the teachers?
Well, they were at a football field right next to the cliff.
Why did you go to the cliff?
It was fun climbing there.
Climbing there. You kids being kids, huh?
Yeah.
Was it slippery? I remember you told me it was slippery because it was. That's the same day I left, so it rained and it was slippery. And I keep telling you, if you're doing parkour things, you have to have the right shoes, right place. It has to be not wet, especially on the stones and the woods.
Yeah.
Now you gotta learn your lesson.
Yeah.
So what happened after you broke your arm? Did you walk back to this? Did you show the teacher or what happened?
Hugo, my friend, called the teacher. She tried to call my mom, but she couldn't pick up because she was at work.
Yeah.
So instead, she called Jesper and you. First, she called you, and then she called Jesper to come and pick me up. And you talked to me, and that made me feel better.
Aw, that's nice. Nice to hear. Yeah, and then Murfar also came?
No.
He didn't. Oh, okay. I thought your grandpa came.
I don't remember that.
But then you went to the hospital and...
No, Jesper didn't come with the car. Later when my mom heard, it's an emergency, she came. But when she was at work, her friend said, okay, I'm driving you there immediately.
Alright, that's nice. Yeah, if it's an emergency like that, yes, we drop everything. Like if I was really needed, I would have took a flight back.
Yeah.
But then your mama handled it. You went to the hospital.
And I was like at the hospital for 8 hours.
8 hours, yeah.
Waiting.
I know, and take all the samples and see what's really broken and everything.
Yeah.
How did it feel when you had the casket?
It's called a cast, by the way.
Cast. Why did I call it casket? Thank you, son. Thank you. See, I'm still learning. Yeah, well, how did it feel?
When I came back to school, I was showing all my friends, and I was like trying to save it up for you could sign it first. But I picked the red color. It wouldn't work.
Yeah, you need another color.
Like white.
Yeah, like maybe not only white, but you needed like oil color.
Yeah.
You know, to write that.
And you needed another color on the cast.
So, yeah, but things happen.
Yeah.
How does it feel now? That you broke your arm. Can you still do the same things you used to do, or you're a little bit scared now?
Sometimes. First of all, I'm never going to the cliff again, ever. And second of all, I feel some pain in it sometimes, just a little bit. So I'm afraid for like hanging too long and swinging and hanging because that stretches it.
Yeah.
It hurts, and I haven't gotten my fully movement back. You see?
Okay. What's the difference? Can I see the other thumb? Yeah, do the same move. You can't move it like this also.
No.
All right.
Because I have like two bumps here in my bones. I don't remember what it were called, but that they twist over, which makes my movements less.
You have to be careful now, you know.
Yeah.
But wow. It's nice to have you as a son, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like spending time with you, and sometimes you are a little bit of a hard headache, you know.
Yeah.
And but overall, it's a blessing. I love you, you know. I care for you. I just don't like you, you know that. I'm just kidding.
I love you too.
Thank you. But it was not always easy with you and situation because me and your mom.
I remember our first beefs.
Yeah, but not only with the beefs. I'm talking about, you know, because when you were 8 months, me and your mom separated.
Yeah.
You know, when you were very young, that was hard for me. I couldn't be with you as much time as I wanted.
Yeah.
And you also, like, because at that time you spent much more time with your mom, and or you almost didn't know who I was in that manner. Like I would spend one day in a week with you, maybe for a few hours, and it was really hard until you were like 2.5, 3 years old. That's when me and you really connected.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm gonna spend as much time as I can with you. I'm gonna make sure that happens because at certain point, me and your mom, we were not getting along as most humans are, and we didn't see eye to eye. You understand when I say that? We didn't see eye to eye. It means that we were not really having best of communication. Same, we were like maybe a little bit arguing and everything, but then later on we sat down and had a good conversation. And how are we gonna make this work between me and her on raising you?
Yeah.
And after that, it started becoming easy, you know. And spend time with you more. We played. When you were younger, you liked to cook with me. Now you don't anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You used to cook with me all the time.
I should cook with you today.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, today we can make some food later. But yeah,
things started to get easier.
Things started to get easier. Yes, when you started to understand things, you know.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't do Swahili with you when you were young, because you were already 3 years old, already speaking, and I didn't understand Swedish, and you only spoke Swedish. And I was like, wow, I have to learn Swedish. At the same time, I speak English, so you started watching English stuff. You understood some English in the beginning, but
now I'm a pro at English.
You're better than me, and we need, like, I still speak Swahili with you now, but you don't understand as much. Relax. So, but that's more of my journey with you, you know.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to ask or say?
What was the unluckiest moment of your life?
My life, unluckiest moment. I haven't found one yet.
What about one of the most happy moments?
Most happy moment.
One of the most happy moments.
You being born. I still remember everything. I remember the night before, the ride to the hospital, when we were in the hospital, how your mom was, because I was in the room and everything. I remember all of that. I was excited. I wasn't scared at all. I was in the room from the beginning to the end. You know? I remember when we went to Zanzibar, just me and you, for the first time when we went, that was one of my most happiest, because only me and you traveling.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I remember us being in Zanzibar for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was amazing, yeah.
Nice.
And we haven't been there for almost 2 years now.
Yeah. You said when I was 9, and I made
When you make 9, yeah. When you are 9 years old, we will go there.
Yeah.
what are the things that you don't like about your father? It has to be something.
Yeah.
Are you scared to say?
I'm just thinking.
And he's thinking, and he's thinking, he's still thinking. There has to be something. Okay, what other things maybe sometimes I do that you kind of don't like? You don't know?
No.
All right. Have I ever made you mad, angry?
No.
Why are you sad?
You have never made me angry.
Yeah, but why are you sad now?
I'm not sad.
Okay. Have I ever made you like very, very sad? I know I've made you sad a little bit, but have I ever made you very sad?
No.
No.
Have I ever made you sad?
It's not sad. You just frustrated me. But it's just a part of life because you're a kid, and I want you sometimes to understand as if you're an adult, and you don't, and then I get frustrated, and I realize it's my own problem. So it's just.
Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy.
Yeah, but it's part of life.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you remember the first time you made chapati? Do you even know what chapati is?
Yeah.
Alright. You don't remember the first time?
No.
Okay, we were at home, you were like 3.5. Yeah, around there. And I was making chapati, you wanted to make with me, so you brought the chair. It was this chair, the one you're sitting on. And you came and I was making and I was showing you. I still have that video when I was showing you how to make, and then you're making it wrong. And I was like, hey, this is how you do it. And you push my hand, I make it. And then you started making.
We still have a broken chair.
Yeah, no, look at it. And then you had the nut pen, the pacifier, while you're still making chapati. Oh, that was cute. You used to make your own breakfast.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like smoothie. Now you're so lazy. Why? I don't understand.
Hey, at least I read in the morning.
At least you read it. Yeah, but now you're studying. You have to train yourself how to read, how to write. You know. But yeah, things are lit. Things are going.
One of my goals in life is to become a good wrestler.
Your goals in life is to become a good wrestler.
Yeah.
Why?
I think wrestling is fun.
Mm-hmm. You wrestle now.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the training that I'm on is fun. I want to become strong.
You become strong.
Yeah,
but what you have to do? I told you that you have to do 50 push-ups every day, and then sit-ups.
Yeah.
And dips.
But we should do it now.
After, not now. Now after.
After the
yes. But you're training today later, so maybe you will do push-ups there today.
Yeah.
Training.
We do at least 100 push-ups on the training.
Yeah, 100 push-ups.
Or 90 something. It's close to 100.
That's good. That's good. So, but why wrestling? Is there any sports that you liked before?
I liked football, but now it's not kind of my thing anymore.
Why?
I still like football.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I don't like it as much as before.
As much as before. But you like wrestling?
Yeah.
And would you say you want to become a pro wrestler?
Yeah.
For what? Why do you want to become a pro wrestler? Is there a reason you want to become a pro wrestler, or you just like it and you just want to be a pro wrestler?
I just like it and I want to be one.
So you want to compete in the world.
Yeah.
And you understand it's hard, right?
Yeah.
So how hard are you willing to work?
As hard as I can.
As hard as you can. So that means after training, me and you can have more drills and, trainings and try to build your muscles up.
And more healthy food.
More healthy food, yes, obviously. Yeah. But this is the time, because once you grow up, you become a grown up, you don't have much time as now. Now you only have school and you have to worry about training.
Yeah, I have a lot of trainings a day. Mm-hmm. First, Monday, when the week starts, I have jump school. Then, Tuesday, I have wrestling. Wednesday, I don't have anything. But then Thursday, I have wrestling. So three, and also in school, on Thursday, I also have idrott.
What is that?
It's like gym class.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So that would be 4 trainings a week.
4 trainings a week, yeah. That's not much. I used to train every day. But it was more of a lifestyle that I had until I moved to Sweden. Back where I'm from, like training every day is part of life.
Yeah. Now you need to go 2 miles just to get to the beach in Sweden.
Yeah, I know. It's harder here for me. It's also cold. Yeah. Now I had 4 months, 5 months I couldn't go to the beach, close to the beach, and I'm gonna have 2 to 3 more months. Yeah. Until I can at least run on the
Soon
beach.
You're gonna go crazy until you can't go to the beach.
Yeah, it's hard for me here in Sweden.
Sweden is, first of all, it has one of your least favorite elements, the element we have now.
The snow, you mean?
Yeah.
It's not even snow now. It's just wet water.
It's snow.
And some ice.
Don't you see how much it snowed?
I see. But it's not as much snow. Sorry, we dropped. It's not as much snow because it is melting right now.
Yeah. I can see the tree. It's raining.
It is sort of, yeah. But anyway, let's go back. Do you want to learn anything about me, my history, where I'm from, who I am, or anything? Because this is the time. Normally, I don't talk to you about these things.
How was your life when you were very young, like just 3 months or 8?
How would I know that? Do you remember?
3 years old.
3 years old, I sort of remember some stuff, and I know I have good memories on that because when I was telling my parents, they were like, "How could you remember that?" And they're sure they haven't told anyone, so nobody told me. But age 3, 4, 5, 6, my family, we were going through a hard time. My dad was a politician, and politician is a person who works for the, how would I say, for the interest of people, like representing people in a government. You know what a government is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in sort of, so he worked for a government.
And people say the United States is a government.
No. The United States is states of that.
Oh yeah.
But they have a government. Each country have a government. Like government is like a machine that led by people to govern, to lead and protect the people.
Sweden's government is the coldest.
No, government, again, maybe you should know what a government is. So in school, in your school, you have a head teacher, you have a sports teacher, you have talent teacher, you have language teacher.
We have
That's like
most of our teachers is the same teacher as we have.
Yeah, I understand, but that is like a government. Government is like that. It's a sort of union of people that are running to lead a group of people. So that's a government. So if you go in a football team, you have a captain, you have a coach, okay?
Yeah.
You have a head coach,
Trainer.
you have the owner. So that's like a government. It's people with different jobs to take care of this.
And wrestling, when I go, I have a coach.
Yeah.
Which is also, we have most in our matches like races, we have coaches, different coaches. But in our training, we have only trainers.
All right. Yeah.
Like
so
2 Simons and 2 Hampus.
All right. So that's like a government. So, but there's different levels of government. And my dad used to work for the country's government. But it was a little bit harder back then. The pay was very low in my country. There was a lot of war.
Like 100 shillings?
No, you wouldn't understand, especially for back then. But if you put it to now's salary, it would be around maybe 800 kroner a month.
In Tanzania.
Which I get that now in a day.
Yeah.
So it was really, really, really hard. Of course, there the food was cheaper than here, but it was really, really hard. And
now that you're in Sweden, you have a job, you have apartments,
or a place to live.
Yeah.
It's not my apartment, but I'm renting it. But yeah, lucky.
You have food.
Yes, I'm lucky to have that where I know for maybe a next month I will not be starving.
Yeah, I remember.
But that's it.
Yeah.
I'm still like not rich or anything. I'm grateful.
Yeah. One story you told me when we were moving to Sweden, you said I'm gonna be rich, and your family were like dancing. We're gonna be rich. What do you mean we? I'm the one that's moving to Sweden. I'm gonna be rich. When I'm in Sweden for 1 year, I'm coming back and I'm buying myself a Lamborghini.
Yes.
It's been 9 years. Still can't afford
even an electric bicycle. Yes, that's what I thought. I thought when I come to Europe, I'll be rich. But it's not how it looked. Yeah. When you live in my country, you think, oh, these white people are rich. They're coming here as a tourist. They make money. They can afford airplane. An average earner in my country, he or she will have to save for at least 5 to 6 years to afford both-way tickets to this country.
What?
Yes, because the minimum wage right now is it's about 1,000 kroner. Right? And let's say the cheapest tickets both ways right now is about 8,000 kroner. So if they don't spend at all whatever the salary for 8 months, then they will be able to afford just a ticket. This has nothing to do with food, just a ticket. They will have to save 8 months without spending any of their salary. And that's really hard. So, but if they can save, let's say, 300 kroner a month, then they will have to go for long years to be able to save. So it's very hard. So when we see these foreigners, white people or other Arabs or whatever, whoever is a foreigner coming, we assume whatever country they live, they get a lot of money and they're rich.
Yeah.
Because no one in my country with the minimum wage can afford to travel anywhere besides inside the country. So as I keep saying, also, I know I can't afford a Lamborghini, but I'm still lucky enough that I can travel. I can go back home. I can go to see another country.
Yeah, you're lucky enough that you have this. You're lucky that there's no war here.
Yeah, there's no war here, but that also, like, it's not a guarantee. Yeah. Especially how the government.
There is some chance that there come war.
There could be war, yeah. definitely.
Yeah. What would you say the chances are of getting a war in Sweden?
I don't know. It depends on the government, the leaders of the country, how they want things, and
what would you think?
I don't want to think about it because I hope it doesn't happen. But if it happens, then I'll have to deal with it. We all have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna run?
Like, I have no idea.
Exactly.
It's like Uncle Mustafa. He was in a real war.
Yeah, he was in Ukraine during Ukraine and Russia.
He was shot at.
Yes, he was shot at in the car. He had to hide in the places. It took him at least 2 months till he got out because it was really hard. The train track were blown up, the bridges were blown up, so they couldn't move. And he lived in a city that was close to the Russian border and far from the getaway border where he would have to escape.
And then he finally escaped, and I got to meet him again.
Yeah, I got to meet him, yes, definitely. And you met him.
Yeah. I miss him.
Yeah, we can give him a call later.
Yeah.
Talk to him. Well, it was fun talking to you.
Yeah, it was fun talking to you too.
Thank you so much, and I hope everyone is enjoying, and we will be back again soon.
Yeah.
My name is Abdul Majid, aka Dooley, and you are?
Malik Majid Al-Kasani Tilquist.
See you another time.
Bye.